In an emergency, seconds can be the difference between life and death. And right now, the goal in Palm Beach County is for fire rescue to respond to a call within 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
But tonight, a local woman who witnessed a deadly crash in her community says response times are not meeting that standard, and she's on a mission to change it.
Contact 5's Sam Smink looked at 2 years worth of response times to see how long you may be waiting for help.
I never heard such a loud boom in all the years that I've been here.
January 12, 2017. Avocado and Key Lime Boulevards.
I have 3 people with major head traumas. The van was on its side. I have a young father who's passing away in front of me with a vehicle that landed on his head. And I have a young lady who's not breathing, who's in my arms and hands.
Go ahead.
Michelle Damone says she spent more than 10 minutes on a 911 call.
And the fire rescue vehicles had not arrived when I hung up the phone.
Others had called before her.
Station 26, which is just on Avocado, south of this accident, was on another call. It was a car accident that just happened minutes before this one.
In Michelle's opinion,
that response time was too long. 10 minutes and 16 seconds was the longest 10 minutes and 16 seconds of my life.
So long, it's renewed Michelle's push for more resources out west.
Because I've served out here as an elected official in the past, I've had fire rescue and other people who serve in this area come to me that we do not have enough fire rescue personnel or we don't have enough vehicles to respond.
Palm Beach County Fire Rescue responds to more than 100,000 calls every year. The average response time for Station 26 on Avocado Road is nearly 8 minutes. That's over the past 2 years.
We have long response times out there, but it really exacerbates it when you have poor road conditions. A lot of those roads are dirt roads, and they're not maintained that well.
We saw it for ourselves.
We also have drainage issues. The roads, the way that the canals are, and we don't have through streets, that poses a real difficulty for us. There's poor lighting, and some places there's no lighting. It's pitch dark.
Those conditions above are the same for Station 22 out on Seminole Pratt Road. Station 22 has an average of almost 10 minutes. Even after 14 years, Station 22 is still considered a temporary station, housed in a Winn-Dixie Plaza. There's only 3 firefighters on shift at one time.
It all comes down to dollars right now.
A firefighter even told Fire Rescue Safety Commission that in his short time at 22, there have been multiple occasions in which serious calls have dropped while they were on another call.
In this year's budget, we actually have the funding to increase the staff at Station 22. We made the argument that, the severity of the calls were greater than some of the other communities.
And the area has new developments on the way.
I think about all 3 of them often. Jamie is the young man who died. The 2 crosses are his. They deserve to have additional trucks and personnel.
We've learned that the County Commission is now set to approve 6 new firefighter positions for Station 22 this Monday. We also want to show you this interactive map we created. You can find out the average response time for your station, if it wants to work, in Palm Beach County. Now, it'll tell you like how many calls they have a year, how many calls are over the number of calls, and the percent of calls that take more than 10 minutes. This is on our website, and you can click around and see for yourself just how many calls and how quickly your local fire station can get to you. Sam Smink, WPTV News Channel 5.